Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, February 12th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. Very quiet day again. Seems like to be the theme this year, right? New all-time highs, quiet. At least our range won't be in the top 10 smallest, but our volume certainly will be. Unless we do 20 million in the after hours up to 8 o'clock, we're not going to be doing, we'll be in the top 10 smallest for SPY. Now, a disappointing intraday for the bulls, but in the bigger picture, nothing changed, right? We attempted to go trend up. We had two sets of single prints, and we gave it all back in ES. We end up with just the day's high and the day's low. NQ not only gave up the trend day up, they end up with a trend day down, a very small one. They also took back Friday's trend day. Remember, it was a triple distribution, and they closed in the middle distribution. Now, ES also took back their double distribution. SPY mistaken back the double distribution by, I think, 3 cents. So they held theirs from Friday. Righty gapped higher today and held it. Never saw the opening again, and they hold their double distribution day to the upside. So the Russell has 3 trend days in a row that they have held. Quite impressive. And a gap, which is a weekly gap for now. Had a good day overall. Had a lot of new people in the room. It's great interacting with them as we get to see what they trade and why, and it's pretty awesome. I didn't think we would go trend up today, and obviously we did, which gave me 2 losses in both ES and NQ and C period. We'll go over those in a sec. I did take a short. I front ran the overnight high in A period in ES only for a little bit. That was one of the smallest initial balances I think I've ever seen in ES in A for the first hour. Then in NQ, I longed C period to get A's high. However, I did not think we were going to go trend. So once they did that, I shorted both ES and NQ. But thank goodness, didn't stay in them for long. Took a loss on both of them, but got out of them as the market obviously went a lot higher at that point. The rest of the day, I only took longs, even on these pullbacks. I didn't think, first off, in D period, in NQ, I was long with the ebb and flow when they were holding the single prints. Those worked out nicely. In E period, when NQ filled the first set of single prints up here, that was a nice long off of that. F period, I thought we'd get an afternoon pullback low. That worked out nicely in NQ. And then in I period, I took a long also in NQ, looking for an afternoon pullback. I did okay on it, and then once it got below the opening, I said, that's it, game over. There's not going to be an afternoon pullback. I also did that in ES against the single prints. At that point, we were holding them, and that worked. And then in J period in NQ, I did not think we would hold trend. Now we did, but I got paid. I took the long when it got, I started one a little early, but then I took the long when it filled the last set of single prints, added on a decent amount, and when that went up, took them off and had a good trade. And they did hold the single prints, and that was it. I didn't think KL&M did nothing to entice me to go long or short, to be honest with you. So good day overall to start the week. As far as our destination, SPY has 1 and 1 only to the upside, 503.50, all-time high. The SPY, ES, NQ, triple Qs, and Dow all hit all-time highs today. For our downside, SPY as low as 500.24, and they're holding those single prints from Friday from 23 cents to 21. In NQ, we have our all-time high now at 66.50. And we have today's low at 33.25. We have CPI tomorrow morning. And that was one of the reasons I didn't think this market would go trend and hold it. So I was a little surprised initially. And then on the chart, again, I'm going to show you the daily because nothing changes till the daily does. Not the best looking daily bar with this rollover, but it's still up. We're still one time framing up in SPY 8 days. And again, all 3 time frames are up for both us and NQ. And in IWM and Righty, they finally got the weekly up They took out a 3 or 5 week balance, calling it up. Again, they still need to take out December's all-time high to get the monthly going the same way. Thanks for liking and subscribing to this channel. I hope you had a good day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.